This is Brent once again coming at you with power exercise. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to transform the normal push-up into a plyo or plyometric push-up. I'm going to have my friend Kamal come out and help me demonstrate. Now Kamal's just going to set up in a normal push-up position. You guys know what the form for a push-up already is. You guys have seen this maybe in a previous video, or you're just starting to get those kinetic chain checkpoints down. So I'm going to have his feet, knees, hips in a straight line. He's not squeezing his thighs together. He's not letting his feet touch. He's drawn in. His chin is back and tucked and his shoulders are back and down. Now Kamal's been working on push-ups and obviously is very good at push-ups. Now the question is how do I get the most out of this from a power perspective so that I increase the capacity of his chest to produce force with a significant amount of velocity or speed? So, first question is, where's the amortization phase on a push-up? Well, eccentric is on the way down, and the amortization phase is that isometric contraction between eccentric deceleration and concentric explosion. So what we have to remember with this push-up is Kamal is going to spend as little time as possible in the bottom of this push-up as he possibly can. So let's go ahead and see a good push-up from you first, give you a little warm-up here. Alright, now what I want you to do is the same thing, except I want you to spend no time at the bottom and explode so that your hands actually leave the ground on this one. Boom! Good. And that was pretty good. One thing Kamal did, and I'm glad he did it so we can show this to you on video, is he actually hit his hands into the ground. Now, plyometrics, a good phrase for you guys always to keep in the back of your head, is plyometrics should be seen and not heard, right? We want that quiet landing. We want that efficient eccentric deceleration of force. That's the only way Kamal is going to be able to turn it around rep after rep. So what I'm going to have Kamal do this time is we're just going to work on one push-up at a time. He's going to explode from the bottom and then concentrate on a really soft landing when he comes back to the ground. Much softer. That was better. You can actually let yourself lower all the way to the ground. So let's try another one. Boom. And nice soft landing. All right, guys, as he starts softening that up a little bit, I can start turning this around and go, okay, let's see 2 in a row. Good. Good. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, well, why not just clap, or why not just clap behind the back, or why not touch the thighs? I've seen all of those variations. One thing I don't like about those variations much is they take somebody's hands out of position, right? A lot of times they end up also doing one of these things where we talk about that efficient eccentric deceleration. I've seen a lot of clapping push-ups, and I know Kamal has too, where it's like clap and then they catch here. Well, that's no longer a power exercise. We need to push through, actually leave the ground this way. So let's talk about a regression, because what I find most often is people can't actually do this effectively from the ground. This is actually an extremely hard exercise, and the fact that Kamal can do it is ridiculously impressive. Let's go ahead and elevate a little bit. That's going to shorten the moment arm of the body. You guys could use a standard bench if you wanted to. All right, so we're going to get Kamal elevated a little bit, just like you'd elevate a push-up. And now we're going to work on the same cueing. He's going to lower himself down, explode, spend as little time here as you possibly can, and then you're going to land as softly as you can. And we'll just do one of these at a time. Boom, and soft. That was actually wonderful. That would be a great place to start. If I can get all of that set up, let's see one more of those, because that looked absolutely fantastic. You guys saw nice height and then that nice soft landing. Let's try 2 in a row. Okay. Boom, soft landing, explode through. Good, good. This time I want you to do 2 in a row, but spend less time with your chest on the mat. Boom, boom, nice. Guys, so even with Kamal, although I liked the way his push-ups looked on the floor, that looked better. And if I was trying to set up a power exercise where I wanted him to do repetitions, like I wanted him to be able to do that 6 to 10 repetition range, I might have him elevate on the box. Now, I am going to show you guys a progression. If I was working on max power, all right, this is that absolute all-out effort, right? That one, almost to the point of like a 1 rep max sort of type of effort, but we're talking about max power instead. So this is the most ballistic you can be. We could start turning this around into drop-in style push-ups, all right? So now we're going to increase the eccentric load to try to increase the stress on those connective tissues, increase the stress on that stretch reflex, right? More myostatic reflex to try to get more power on the concentric phase. So all we're going to do is we're going to turn this around a little bit. We're going to use 2 boxes. Kamal's going to set up. And I think you guys can see where this is going. Kamal's going to give himself a little bit of a bounce. He's still got to use the same cues. I still want him to land soft, but now he's going to have all this momentum that he has to turn around at the bottom to explode up and get himself back on this box. All right, so let's see it. Kamal, good luck. Boom. And you can see that was pretty hard. Let's try to soften up that landing. I'd go back through the same cues now, guys. It's still the same exercise. Good. Can you soften up your landing on the box? Even if you have to go back down and do a push-up, that's okay. Boom. Good. Good. All right, Kamal, let you go ahead and relax. That was obviously way more reps than we would do in one set of power training. Kamal did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you guys got some tips and some tricks, and I hope you guys will focus on the quality of human movement rather than just the quantity of human movement with this power exercise. I know you guys will get great outcomes.